Stoffel, filming out of Pana Jiu-Jitsu in Stockholm, filming for Science of Skill, and today we're here with a style defense technique. So we're going to work from the bottom now. So in style defense, it's very common that you end up on the ground, sometimes by design, sometimes by accident. You could be fighting a rugby player for all I know, or some guy who's been watching too much UFC. And it's very important to know what to do on the bottom, because you're at a serious disadvantage, because of gravity, the punches from the top are going to be much stronger than punches from the bottom. So, but if you have good technique, or if you have some idea of what you're doing, you could also have an advantage when you're fighting from the bottom. So what we're going to try to help you is get this advantage on how to defeat a guy if you are on the bottom and he's trying to punch you, okay? So there's many options. You could try to get from the bottom to the top, which is called a sweep in jiu-jitsu. You could try to use some kind of submission, like try to break his arm, try to choke him. But now we're going to focus on probably the most important skill to have. It's going to be very short, very simple technique, but you really need to think about what it means to have this skill. So the skill we're trying to communicate with you today is a skill to stand up, get away, and run. So it's going to be very simple. When you get on the bottom somehow, you're going to try to fight your way to a close guard, which means you're going to have both of your legs around the other person. And when you get here, you're going to be somewhat safe because you can break the posture, so you don't get hit in the face as much. But it's also a very good position to start trying to create distance, so trying to stand up. And this is what we're going to work on today. This is a very, very important technique in MMA. You see the MMA people in the UFC do it all the time. They get on the bottom, they get taken down, and then they find a way to stand back up. So this is what we're going to explain to you today.
Okay, so we're here, and when we're on the bottom, it's important for me to either keep the guy far away from me, like in this position here, he cannot punch me, okay? Or I want to keep him very close to me, like here, just clinching him, okay? Here it's difficult for him to punch me as well, okay? For this situation, we did not manage to break his posture, but we want to stand up from here. So we don't want to be on the bottom anymore, okay? So we're here. This is a very good position for the guy on top. Here he can punch me, and it's very dangerous for me. I cannot stay here for too long. I'm gonna have to either start breaking his posture or creating distance. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna create distance. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit up and put my arm across his chest. And when I do that, I also put this elbow on the ground and my hand, okay? So I'm here, I come up, I put the my arm over his chest, my other hand on the mat. I'm gonna open my guard, put my right foot on the mat, and come up on my hand, still keeping like this hand pushing a bit, and then taking my other leg out and keeping this arm straight now. And now I can run away. Okay, so same thing again here. I come up here, put the foot on the mat, I come up on my arm all the way. Now I pull this leg out, okay? So here, foot on the mat, hand on the ground, and I pull my leg out, keeping the arms stiff here, and run.
One more time, full speed.
So here, and I'm out.
For you guys at home, it might not have been obvious, but as soon as Erik starts standing up, I start losing my balance a little bit, and an untrained opponent is at this point going to start thinking about not falling down, or maybe they might even fall down. It's going to be very hard for somebody who is not trained to have the reflex to try to start punching you there. Also, as you saw in the last moments, it's a very fast technique. So it's not gonna take a lot of time, just stand up, get out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank Eric for sharing his MMA experience with us. And I hope to see you guys soon.